Mr. Fitness, baby! Boom!
Mr. Fitness 2.0 United States Navy! Boom! Tip of the day! What's going on, guys? Tell you what, feeling good today, man. But I wanted to do this really quick. I've actually got a good bit of science-based information for our tip of the day today. And it's an article that was recently just written by a man named Charles Staley, who's one of the world-renowned strength and conditioning coaches of the world. He recently wrote an article entitled "The Jogging Delusion." And basically it's about how jogging is, in a scientific sense and in a practical sense, the most inefficient form of cardiovascular training that one could possibly do. But it's one of those dumb, unquestioned traditions, as he quotes, of Americans or whatever. I mean, people just have always jogged, whatever. Military fighters. It's just one of those old things that people have always done. I don't know. It's just, like he says, an unquestioned tradition. So what I have here is an article that basically that he wrote that outlines, the very, very few benefits of jogging, but the far greater benefits of alternatives that you could do to improve your cardiovascular health that don't involve jogging at all. And let me go on to explain it, and I'll give you my take on it. But very good piece of information here. So basically, jogging performed over long distances is a form of aerobic endurance exercise, right? And the very few positive points on it is that it's better than nothing, right? If you have a sedentary lifestyle and you don't really do a lot physically, sure, you're a beginner, you're trying to get out there, get moving, of course, something, a light jog, walking, whatever, something is better than nothing, right? Or maybe you just enjoy it. Maybe you're one of those people who thoroughly enjoys jogging. You like it to get out there, get some fresh air, whatever. That's good too. Or if you're a competitive endurance runner, that's what you do as a competitive level, professional level, maybe, endurance runner, marathon, of course, then it would have its place, right? But for most people, for the general population who just wants to LGN 365, look good naked, like what you see when you look in the mirror, be like Mr. Fitness, be like, oh, boom, sexy butt. For that, jogging is actually probably one of the most inefficient things you could do. Allow me to explain via Mr. Charles Staley. And so, here we go. Negatives. Reduces ability for strength and power. Our bodies basically either want to be, by nature, by evolutionary perspective, our bodies either want to be big and strong, or they kind of want to be smaller and weak. And, jogging by nature, it actually goes against every grain in our body's ability to maintain lean body mass and be bigger and stronger and more explosive, which is why you will rarely see any sort of world level athlete, power lift or weightlifter, Olympic athlete. They rarely jog, and there's very good scientific reasons to it. It basically goes against physiology. You're literally breaking down muscle tissue, and it really works against you. So that's one point for weight training, right? Another one, really quick. Don't want to bore you guys too much, but what about cardiovascular health? This applies to most people too. They're like, well, cardiovascular health and jogging is the best way, to get in cardiovascular shape and to lose fat. Now, this comes from another misconception that while aerobic exercise such as jogging may burn a little bit more calories during the actual session, say you burn 250 calories during that 30-minute treadmill session, anaerobic training, weight training, circuit training, resistance training, you would actually burn more calories over an extended period of time. Right? How is this possible? This is through something called EPOC, exercise post oxygen consumption. I believe there are studies that have shown up to 48 hours post weight training, our bodies continue to burn calories at an elevated rate. Um, our bodies continue to burn calories at an elevated rate up to 48 hours post weight training. So in the long term, you're actually burning more calories from weight training than you are from jogging for that 30 minutes because it's going to be, metabolism will remain elevated for a much longer period of time, right? So that pretty much trumps the jogging is the best way to lose fat for and burn calories, right? And once again, jogging is just one of those, I don't know, quoting Staley again, dumb, unquestioned traditions. And I really wish that this is a personal thing for me, but I wish the military would take note of something like this, all the science-based information about running is just very inefficient. It's just one of those old school things, let's wake up at 4:30 in the morning and go for a 3-mile run. That's more, I think, Army or Marines. Navy doesn't really do that too much. Navy fitness is actually kind of mean. That's why I do my own thing. But anyway, so really good science-based information here, guys, on how jogging is actually very, very inefficient. I don't want to go on too long, so I don't want to bore you. I'll link this article down below. Very, very good read, and by Charles Staley, and so all credit to him for everything hearing this. But that's your Mr. Fitness 2.0 tip of the day, guys. I did a video before on bang for your buck, right? Getting the most, training, it requires resources. Any kind of training, it requires resources, time, energy, calories, recovery, etc. So I did a video before required, on bang for your fitness buck, right? So getting the most out of your given time that you have to commit to your health and fitness program. So don't waste your time. You can, if you thoroughly enjoy it, go for it. But I wouldn't waste, precious time, energy, and resources on jogging when there's just far more efficient things out there to improve your health and fitness, right? That's it, guys. I'm going to leave it at that. I'll link that article down below. If you like the video, please click that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. It really helps me out, makes me feel appreciated. And I will continue to bring Mr. Fitness 2.0 United States Navy tip of the day. Boom! Multiple times per week, whenever I can, whenever I'm not busy doing the thing, serving the great country that is the US of A. Oh yeah! Boom! 6-minute abs. If you want them, don't jog, weight train.